Hello and welcome to the Pampered Chef Test Kitchens. My name is Tim.
Hi, I'm Sandy, and we're here to show you today how you can make brunch at home that's both relaxing and energizing.
Yes, I mean, even if you have really important guests coming to brunch, you don't have to stress out. In fact, we have some very important guests coming for our brunch today. I mean, we're talking very important guests.
Very important. We can't tell you who, but you have to stay tuned to see who's coming to our brunch.
Yes, I mean, so if you have any guesses, you can put them in the comments, but we're not going to tell you. We're not going to tell you. So, brunch.
Yes.
I love it. It's, it's all about being lazy, waking up late, and, maybe it's wonderful. And I love brunch.
It's actually brunch season, right?
Yeah.
Easter in a couple days. Mother's Day is right around the corner. Actually, brunch recipes, searches online really start to spike right around this time of year.
Yeah, everyone wants to know the best brunch recipe.
Right.
Well, we have it, And though, even if you're at home, you don't have to stress out, right?
No.
And you don't have to, and these recipes, you don't even have to feel terrible after eating it, right?
Not at all. All these recipes together are less than 500 calories, packed with fiber and protein, which is much better than you're going to get at a restaurant. I tend to get this thing called a food bomb when I go out to brunch.
Right, that
stays with you all day.
I will never be hungry again, kind of. Yeah.
Exactly. Does anybody else feel my pain when it comes to brunch?
Yeah, but today. These are wonderful. They're filling. They're delicious. But you'll feel good afterwards. Great. It's really nice.
Yeah, and we're going to show you how to make these with some tips on how to prep the night before so that you don't have to wake up at 6 a.m. on Sunday morning.
That's right.
And they all bake in the oven at the same time thanks to our rectangular baker set, our stoneware, which really is going to conduct heat very easily and evenly too, and it's going to keep oven to table, beautiful for your brunch table.
This is definitely the hero of our brunch. So this is great. So we're going to start off. We're just going to, it's Saturday night. We've got important guests coming over on Sunday.
Yes, we do. We don't
but we don't want to freak out about it. We don't want to stress. So we're going to have some great recipes that the night before we're going to put together. So this is our first one. This is our oatmeal bake. It's really simple to make. It has 2 cups of oats, a little salt and baking powder, and then you've got the crucial breakfast flavors. You have brown sugar. It's it's that mapley or kind of caramelly flavor. I mean, this is the stuff that when breakfast smells like.
Right. When your guests arrive, they're going to be like, "Oh, I love this."
This is so the cinnamon. These are breakfast smells. I mean, and the vanilla. It's awesome. It's delicious. So good. I just can't.
We actually made this recipe yesterday. And our coworker friend said it reminded them of like a cinnamon roll or waffles.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, really? From oatmeal? Yes.
By the way, Angela says she thinks she knows.
Uh-oh.
Angela.
At least one of our special guests are.
Okay.
Well, Angela, we're not telling.
We're not gonna tell you. We're not giving up the secret.
And Melissa, we want to thank you for sharing this video.
Thanks, Melissa.
Thank you so much for sharing. And Rhonda, we love you too.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's the best tool for the job. Okay.
All right. So, I mean, check this out. This is super simple.
It's actually smelling good already.
It's already smelling good, and you don't even have to. Yeah, the guests aren't even here. I mean, if I could have one tip for making a brunch, is before the guests even arrive, put this in the oven. Because they're gonna come in, they're gonna smell it, they're gonna be like, "You have been working so hard," like, "Oh, the smells so good." This is awesome.
This is beautiful. All right, we're just gonna pour in here. And I love oats, right?
Yes.
Do you know why?
Is it for a health reason, maybe?
Yes. Oats are a superfood. They're actually a whole grain, and they're really good to lower LDL cholesterol and promote that heart health. And this recipe has 8 grams of protein, which is sort of impressive. That's pretty filling.
That's your energy, right?
Yeah. Oats are packed with protein, so I love it.
So, like I said, Saturday night, you've already knocked one amazing dish out of the way. We're going to just cover it. We've got our rectangular stretch fit silicone lids. And we're just going to cover these up and pop them in the fridge.
Look at that.
Then, morning of, pop it in the oven. So simple.
I love it. So, of course, we need a topping for our oatmeal, and a lot of restaurants may have you putting dried fruit or maybe some extra brown sugar, but we have a really healthy, wonderful topping, which is our mixed berry compote.
Delicious.
Yes,
topping.
so we have some frozen berries here that are thawed. You can use fresh too, but I actually love frozen berries. They're just as healthy as fresh berries, and they're also always convenient and available.
We're using frozen because we're making these the night before, right?
Yep.
So if you were gonna make this the day of, because you wanted the challenge, but if you were gonna make it the day
Living
of,
on the edge. a
living
little
on
bit,
the
yeah.
edge, then just make sure that these are like completely thawed, or
Completely
else,
thawed.
yeah, it's not gonna happen. So it's about a tablespoon of orange zest.
Yep.
If I had another little tip, right when your guests get there, you're putting everything on the table, just like maybe put another little zest on there. Be like, oh, freshly zested orange. Yeah.
This
Impressive.
recipe really, I think, tastes like sort of a summer jam.
Yeah.
The zest and the sugar really takes the fruit up a level.
And this is the kind of thing that you could put it on anything and it's going to taste
Yeah.
amazing. I mean, this is like the way to level up your store-bought cake or your, waffles or pancakes. If you weren't making your oatmeal and you're just going to cheat one day, make this and just take everything to the next level. It's so
I
good.
love it.
By the way, Julie says hi from South Carolina.
Hey, Julie. I lived in South Carolina, lived in Charleston.
And our viewers are loving the aprons right now. And they really
Awesome.
want to know, Tim, do you starch your apron?
Do I starch? No, I do
We
not.
We have helpers.
I do not starch my apron, just my socks.
Okay.
Every day. Starch
Looking
and
very
iron.
crisp,
You just
guys.
just gave away a lot. Okay, so how beautiful is that? And I have to share my love for berries, right?
Yeah, I understand. I understand. It's super. Well,
Berries, right? All the
superfood,
antioxidants.
right?
Exactly, because they're loaded with antioxidants. Berries, actually, of all the fruits and vegetables, are the star when it comes to antioxidants. And the berries, I think that win the prize are blackberries, blueberries, and cranberries have the most antioxidants. So
Okay.
I love it. Even frozen, it doesn't matter, fresh or frozen, whatever works.
Yeah, I mean, and look how this just looks beautiful. And it's another one. 3 ingredients. Throw it together the night before. Cover it up, and keep on going. Go on about your day. Nothing to worry about.
Beautiful.
I mean, this is a really impressive brunch that we're gonna have put together in just a few minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so no brunch is complete without eggs, right? So we have our zucchini artichoke frittata ready for you here. We're just gonna get started. This one, what do you think this one tastes like? How would you describe it?
I mean, it's very Mediterranean, right?
Yeah.
But it kind of has those, like all the things that you love about, like the spinach artichoke dip.
Sure, right.
Yeah, it's
Like a
creamy.
garden fresh.
But it's fresh. It has that brightness from the artichokes. This one's awesome. So what do we need to do? I'm gonna spiralize. Yeah.
Spiralize 1 zucchini.
Yeah.
On the ribbon blade.
Okay.
This is just 6 ounces of reduced fat cream cheese that's softened.
So this is our Pampered Chef Veggie Spiralizer. And it just makes a really impressive presentation for the frittata. I mean, it makes these beautiful ribbons. Check this out. And people normally they put this in pastas and things like that. But you're making a gorgeous frittata that people are going to be super impressed. They're going to say, "Oh my gosh, this looks so nice! I can't believe it." And then what else do we need in here?
Okay, so I have 8 eggs and 4 egg whites. I'm just going to whisk these together. I like this recipe too because I usually order omelets when I go out to brunch, which gives me the food bomb.
That's the culprit for you?
Well, yeah, and also omelets at restaurants can be really sneaky culprits of sodium. I feel like bloated and oh, you could feel it. But this recipe, I love it. There's 450 milligrams of sodium, which is quite an improvement for something you would get.
You know what? The other thing about making this at home is that you go to a restaurant and you buy an omelet. See, I never order an omelet because I'm always so upset that I just spent like $15 on 3 eggs.
That's true.
I can't.
It's hard to
I
finish
can't handle it. But this, you make it yourself, and it's incredibly impressive. And you're not spending $15 for 3 eggs.
True.
And to Heather, stick around and you will see who our special guests will be.
Yes.
Keep
Any more
guessing in the
guesses?
comments. Oh yeah, we've had some really good guesses.
Well,
guesses.
That's the thing about inviting people over for brunch, right? You want to have some guests. You want to impress them. You want to do something that's, even if,
And Nancy, all of these recipes are available on the Pampered Chef website.
Yes, it's our baked oatmeal, our mixed berry compote, and this is our artichoke zucchini frittata.
Yes, and after this live broadcast, we'll be answering all of your questions in the comments section, so feel free to ask away.
So then we have the artichokes. This is about 2 jars, some salt and pepper. And then, of course, some fresh basil. This is the kind of thing you can bake in, and then when your guests arrive, sprinkle some more on.
I just have to say this one. Shanda guess, is the Easter Bunny coming?
Oh my God. That's a pretty good guess, I have to say. We couldn't book the Easter Bunny today, though.
Very, very busy.
Our guess is actually a little bit more impressive than the Easter Bunny, if you can
A little bit
believe.
more impressive than the Easter Bunny. So yeah, this is all stirred together. We're gonna add the zucchini. And then once again, you're doing this on Saturday night.
I'll grab the lid.
You're gonna, yeah, she'll grab the lid. We'll cover this up. And I mean, just picture it. You have these really important guests coming over. You want to blow them away, and you can still set your alarm for like 10 o'clock. You know,
Yep, put your
nobody
feet up.
should have to wake up at 7 a.m. on a Sunday morning to make brunch. That's just not the way to do it. And then this just
great.
gets covered, and it's, yeah, so impressive.
Okay, I think our guests are almost
So
here.
then, yeah, go to bed, you know, don't worry about it. Next day you wake up and you're ready for brunch. All you have to do, and the thing that's great about these recipes, preheat your oven, 350 degrees, and then put them all in the oven at the same time. You know, you can pull the compote out a little early, or you can put it in a little later. It doesn't take quite as long, but then check this out. I mean, you've got your baked frittata, you've got your oatmeal, you've got your compote all ready to go.
Somebody's knocking on the door.
And we have our guests
our
here.
guests have
Okay,
arrived.
so let's see if anyone guessed correctly. Hello and
Hello!
welcome.
We are so excited to welcome Doris Christopher, of course, the founder of Pampered Chef.
And I brought a few friends along.
Yes, I have
It's
our...
going to be a fabulous menu.
We are so happy also to welcome some very special consultants who have earned a trip to the home office to spend some time with Doris. And
Absolutely.
yes, and to enjoy our brunch. So welcome, everybody.
And look at this. Come on around the table.
Yeah, come on, guys.
Here and you can. I know they're not shy, my guests. Dig right into what we've got here. Wow, this is beautiful.
Thank
and just
you.
in time for holidays too.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at that. A fruit compote. And what is this?
This is the baked oatmeal. We have an artichoke zucchini frittata. I mean, yeah, this is absolutely going to be wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Doris. We weren't kidding. We did have a
much.
very
All
important
right.
guest.
Thank you for preparing all this, and I know we're all going to enjoy it. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Well, thank you all for watching. So on Saturday night, get everything ready. Then Sunday, kick your feet up and relax. We can't wait to hear about all the things that you guys do this weekend.
Yes, thank you for watching, and we hope you make these recipes and enjoy it with your friends and family.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.